Hey y'all, and welcome to PolitiBrawl. My name is Brian, and Paulina Luna causes this terrible bureaucrat to have an absolute meltdown in front of Congress.
During the Obama-Biden administration, with no resistance, there were over 5.2 million people deported. And under Trump, with heavy resistance, not just from members of our own party, this House, but also the media, he roughly deported about 2 million illegal immigrants. And now with the Biden-Harris administration, we have a massive open border crisis, which, mind you, they ran on that entire platform in 2020. But I don't hear calls about xenophobia or racism, not from the party that wants to blanket label Republicans that do embrace family separation for the pure fact that we don't want kids put into the hands of traffickers. No, they are completely silent on that because of their allegiance to Biden. According to some members of their own party, though, if we don't allow illegals, we will have vegetables rot in the fields. If I can please have the oversight staff, please play the first video.
Tourism, construction, agriculture. I mean, you're going to have vegetables rotting in the fields. You're going to have construction sites that will lie dormant.
Vegetables rotting in the fields. I think I know where a really big vegetable is, and I think that he's currently getting some ice cream at the White House.
As you can see, my colleague is not the only member of the Democrat Party that has actually made these egregious statements, but please save me the virtual signaling when you're completely silent on that commentary. Going back to a statement that Mr. Breer had made, you talk about intentional trauma and that the Trump administration caused intentional trauma by separating these children from their quote-unquote parents. The fact is that, one, we don't know if these people are really— Why are you laughing? Mr. Breer, why are you laughing?
Because you said quote-unquote parents, as if they weren't really their parents.
You have no idea. Not only have you not been to the
border—
border—
I do have an idea.
Hold on, I'm not done. I'm not done. You have no idea if these people
Okay.
are their intentional parents or not.
Oh, yeah.
You have no
Yeah.
idea. That's exactly why we do family— Really? Are you psychic?
No,
Have you
we
won
do.
the lotto, Mr. Breer? I don't
No.
think you have.
Read the Office of Inspector
I
General
reclaim my time.
report on family
You have no
separation.
idea what you're doing, and you are hurting these children. The reason why we want family separation until we can confirm if they
You
are the
want
actual
family
biological
separation?
parents is because these kids are being trafficked.
As
And
a father,
absolutely, I
that
do.
is
Excuse me, I'm a
frightening.
mother. We can go back and forth, but I'm done talking to you because what you did was destructive.
Oh, good for you. Go get him. Go get this guy. He's clearly smart enough to know that trafficking people is wrong, but he's not smart enough to admit that it's going on at our border.
Now, going back to what I just showed you right there, you have no idea if that person or that individual is that parent. Everything that we have just shown you in this country right now, if you have Netflix, which I'm assuming you do, there's a documentary called Trafficked in America. There's a massive industry in the big ag industry that traffics these kids. They end up on farms. So to sit there and say that that policy doesn't work, you're wrong.
I really want to lay into him, but I won't, because I kind of feel bad for him. Because not only is Paulina Luna completely correct that cartels are trafficking children across the border to work basically slave wages in our agriculture industry. It's a terrible, disgusting thing to think about. And it seems that there's only one party that cares about it, and that's the Republican Party. The GOP seems to have picked up on this. The Democrats are unusually silent, even though their own propaganda wing at the New York Times wrote an explosive piece exposing just how deep this problem goes. But because Joe Biden is president, because flooding the nation with illegal immigrants seems to be the only way liberals can show patriotism. By that, I mean it's the only way they can prove to themselves that America is so awesome that we can handle all of these people just flooding into our border. It's weird, it's disgusting, and it's wrong. And more importantly, what has been going on with the cartels pouring despicable drugs laced with fentanyl across our border, and now they're flooding the border with people who basically have to pay them money hand over fist. It is a great economic model, to be completely honest, and I'm a little bit envious of it, because to make money like that, you obviously have to be good at business, right? Right? What a terrible thing to think about. And it's absolutely triggering to liberals to think that kids are being trafficked. So you'd think that they'd speak up about it. And if you want to make a liberal triggered in your life, I highly recommend going over to our friends over at basedby.shop, link in the description below, and show off just how conservative you really are. And you'd think that liberals would be talking about this more. They're the party of empathy. They're the party that cares. Well, apparently they don't. And it's clear to me that they don't. Because for some insipid reason, when there's a Democrat in the White House, they all magically fall silent. But ultimately, what's happening here is that there's a bureaucrat out there who works for the people, and he's not smart enough to realize that we are quite literally allowing human trafficking across our border and are doing nothing about it. And it's a sad state that it keeps on happening and that they ignore that the problem is even there because they're guys in the White House. And that's the only reason that they seem not to care. Folks, my name is Brian. Hope you enjoyed this segment here on PolitiBrawl. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Catch you on the next one. Until then, y'all have a good one.